I was a victim of sexual abuse and neglect. I grew up in the foster care system. I was taken away from my family when I was 5. And yeah, I still remember the police coming to our door. And
my father was an alcoholic and my mother was a drug addict. They both would fight constantly. They were abusing each other and abused me, my dad, physically with his hands and with a belt.
My father beat us. He used extension cords, usually, to whip us. My mother would put up with that, but what kind of was the final blow for her was when she discovered that he was also sexually molesting my 2 older sisters.
He was just physically abusing her and beating her up. And my brother got up to go call the police, and he knocked my brother into the wall and just hurt him so bad. But it was just a cycle where again and again he would physically abuse her, and then he'd go to jail and just keep coming back into our lives.
I ended up in a group home, and fortunate for me, that group home went to camp.
As kids are coming off the bus, they're being greeted by hugs and high fives, and it was just really this feeling of welcome, welcome to Camp Alandale.
I just remember being absolutely blown away by the love that everyone showed me there.
We are having these, the games, the Bible studies, the worship time, and a lot of this is new to me. We're coming together as a team for every meal, and I think I began to kind of think of, okay, maybe this God that they're talking to me about is real.
Forever I was longing for, a family. I was longing for parents. I was longing for love. And at camp, they just bestowed so much love upon us. It was up at camp that I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart.
It was in the evening, and I was with my counselor, Jen, for our one-on-one, and we were over by the dumpsters talking, and I told her that that was the moment that I wanted to give Christ my heart and my hurts. That was significant to be by the dumpsters because I was dumping my old life and changing it for a new one.
It started at Camp Alandale. It was through camp that we started coming to the Lord, and we're just going out and sharing with friends, sharing with family, and seeing others come. And I can definitely attribute it to this ministry.
God is our Father, and we are children of God. And I think that's something that, especially the foster children, adopted kids who come to camp as campers, it's something they need to know,
Generational abuse, generation after generation after generation, and then they meet Jesus, and that's it. They grow up to raise healthy families. And it's awesome, and we get to be a part of that.
These kids that are surrounded by evil, that come up, and for many of them the first time they've ever been in a setting full of Christians, and they thrive.
It's funny, at camp, my first year, I learned, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I learned that when I was 8, and I've never forgot it. And those words, God's words, ring true in my life and for every single camper here.
I was always told that I would be a bad parent because I was a foster child, and God has changed my heart and my life and the way I think, and I love my daughter to death. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and it just makes me really happy that I don't have to continue the cycle of abuse. I just feel like that cycle can end with me.
Through the Lord and through Camp Alandale, we can help break the cycle of abuse. I know that because I'm living it. I am not who my father was. And the thing is, my girls are being saved from that. But there are so many children that we're serving at Camp Alandale that was not true for them.
Campers come and they are holding on to their hurt and pain because it's what their lives are about. It's what they know. But camp is about them being able to give that up to God and learning that He'll take care of it all. He'll love them and make it better. Life has hope. You know, knowing that God is our Savior and He's our Father, it gives us hope that I think helps the kids.